Hey, this video is a bit of a change of pace for Hidden Machine, but I recently uncovered these Nintendo Power Super Power Supplies catalogs, and I thought, hey, maybe these would be fun to look at on the channel. So back in the day, I was a Nintendo Power subscriber. I feel like I subscribed from maybe 93 till 98 or 99, and I have sold all my Nintendo Power magazines since that time. I also sold all the VHS tapes and various things they gave away with the subscription, but I guess I hung on to these catalogs. So what they were was a catalog, kind of like the Marlboro catalog, where you smoke enough butts and then you trade in your points to get cool exclusive gear. These were the same thing. You could get these Nintendo Power Points that you would then save up and trade in. And I think you could also just buy these with straight up cash as well. But that was the whole thing was, you know, purchase Nintendo products, get Nintendo points, and trade them in for cool gear. So this is the Summer and Fall 1994 catalog. Right on the cover here, it is very much 1994. You got the edgy typewriter font here. Got 3 fonts in total. What else are you going to save for? A new hairdo? And that's the kind of in-your-face marketing Nintendo was offering at the time. This kid is rollerblading, I think, but let's take a look inside. All right, what do we have here? The new Super Power supplies are here. Here's the newest collection of members-only Nintendo Power supplies. Nintendo Power Super Power supplies, I'm sorry. And it's the biggest selection ever. Check out the classic club gear, game supplies, player's guides. There's more than ever before. And remember, you can't get it in stores, but you can get it all here with cash or, as I mentioned, Super Power stamps. They can even rush orders for you. Rock solid cash and stamp back return. Something not right about your order? Just send it back in good shape, and we'll either trade you for a new item, give you credit for something else, or send you back your cash and stamps. The choice is yours. So what kind of stuff could you get from Nintendo Power from the Super Power Supplies catalog back in summer, fall of 94? Well, a Play It Loud cargo pack. So High Sierra, Expedition Weight High Sierra pack with full-length cargo pocket and a zippered side opening. So this is just a hiking backpack. 35 bones. What's it say there? Hey, you were going to buy one anyway with those stamps. There's these cheeky little handwritten notes on everything here. This is just a hiking backpack with the Play It Loud logo. Play It Loud was, well, Play Nintendo Loud it says here, but it does say Play It Loud here. Oh, I'm such a fool. The IT are in the Nintendo logo. That was totally lost on me until this moment. Nearly 20 years later, I get the joke. All right, great. Here we have a watch, a $30 watch. Use this to find out how late you are, because everyone in the 90s was a slacker moron. Check it out. This Quartz Watch practically screams the time. Glow-in-the-dark numbers, hands, and logo with adjustable black band. A $30 watch. Now, some watches are very expensive, but I can't imagine that's anything other than a very cheap watch. The Collector's Classic Cards. The best cards from the first year's Power Challenge trading cards, only better. They're printed on heavy card paper and stamped with gold foil. Oh, wow. This limited run 50-card set comes packed in a collector's box. I wonder what those will go for in the Wizard price guide. Oh, man. And they're also selling a trading card holder. So Wizard was a comic book and toy and kind of geek culture, but mostly focused on comics and trading cards and the like, that was around in the 90s. They could even be around today for all I know, but there was a definite peak of their popularity in the 90s, and there was a speculator market where everybody was saying, oh, these #1 issues of these comics and these trading cards are all going to be worth so much money, and people were printing them, people were buying them, people were selling them, and a lot of people got hurt. God. So these cards originally were in the backs of Nintendo Power magazine. There were 4 I believe, in each issue. I'm not sure if they were randomized or if it was the same, for everybody, you got the same ones every month. But they were on a sheet of cardstock. It was perforated. You'd fold over the cardstock and rip them out. I have a bunch of these lying around somewhere. They just have the art from the game, sometimes the cover art or some concept art or promotional art, and then some stats about the title on the back. They're kind of neat. A high volume jean jacket. This limited edition Levi's, trademark Levi's jacket, is a real classic. If you want to be seen and heard, then grab it and play it loud. What would I pay for this? $118 before shipping? Why not? God, it is kind of a cool jacket. I'll give him that. It's kind of cool. What else have we got here? One dinosaur that'll never be extinct. That's actually pretty sick. So we have an embroidered, I think that's embroidered, an embroidered Yoshi cap. This is also pretty cool. The Yoshi pocket tee. Backed by popular demand, you've got Yoshi popping out of your front pocket and Mario in action on the back. 18 bucks? I'd buy that for 18 bucks. I'd buy that hat for 12 bucks if I were the type of man that wore Nintendo characters on his clothes, but I'm not. What else have we got here? Soggy PB&J bites. Ooh, bites. That's like suck. Some edgy language from Nintendo here. Cool Keeper grub bags. Pick between Donkey Kong and Yoshi, and then pick up your lunch. This bag's insulated to keep your sandwiches and stuff from getting warm and soggy. Great. Got a throwback Donkey Kong tee. Actually, this is not a throwback tee. I think this could be a throwback tee. I think this is the Donkey Kong 94 art. But again, he's popping out of the pocket, which is really sick. I like that a lot, actually. You might be wondering, why is there a bunch of baseball merch? Ken Griffey. Well, Ken Griffey was a very popular baseball player at the time. Ken, don't call me Kid Griffey Jr. Hats left, throw left. Oh, bats left, throws left. Jesus Christ. I can't. The text is very tiny, okay? Ken Griffey was very popular at the time, and there was Ken Griffey Jr. Baseball for the Super Nintendo. That was a popular game at the time as well. So they're trying to cash in on the Griffey Mania. Griffey Mania. I don't even know what happened to that guy. I don't follow baseball. Baseball is fine. It's probably one of the most boring sports to watch, I would say. Didn't some other guy have an S logo? I think that's a dig at Superman, but recently I think Superman had just died around this time, which was another part of that whole comic book speculative market bullshit. All right, whatever. That's kind of funny. Super Metroid Stare EO poster. This limited edition poster, the enemies on, how do you say that? Zebes, Maymays, are focusing in on their latest victim. Tips included. So I'm assuming that's a Metroid Magic Eye style poster. It says it's better for you than staring at the sun. Metroid t-shirt and sweatshirt. You got the Super Metroid art on a t-shirt or sweatshirt. It's pretty sick art. I like that. The Zelda Adventure t-shirt. You'll see Link's Master Sword, mystical medallions, and other Zelda icons sprawled across the front, back, sides, and sleeves. No two are exactly alike. That is very gaudy. Wow. Kind of cool, though. I think that's my favorite item so far in the catalog. P-hat swatter not included. Does that actually say P-hat? Is a P-hat just a Zelda enemy I'm not familiar with? Also got the classic Zelda, what is this? Link to the Past Zelda logo. And a Zelda pen, $15. A solid metal pen that Link uses when he's marking his maps. It's got a comfortable triangular design with engraved Zelda logo. Definitely a collector's classic. Definitely a collector's classic. Definitely. A limited number available. Can you believe that they don't have an unlimited quantity of these Legend of Zelda gold triangle pens? The best players need the best gear. So you have a best play basketball. I'm sure that's a regulation basketball. It is. Regulation size and weight ball by Baden. Perfect for indoor or street action. And you know I'm getting some street action with my Super Nintendo basketball. It's got our logo on it. So do us a favor. Don't go shooting any air balls. You have the Best Play jacket, which looks like this cotton varsity jacket is cool for school and tough enough for practice. So it's a Nintendo varsity jacket. That's really corny to me. Another thing that screams 1994 is Pogs. Although these aren't Pogs, these are club caps. Yes. The generic term, the milk cap. I'm not going to get into Pogs, but in case anyone watching this doesn't know, basically they were cardboard discs printed with all sorts of imagery. Anything you could license, anything you could think of was put on a Pog. The idea is you would get a rubber mat. Here's the mats here. Kind of like the same material as like a mouse pad. It had a little a little give to it. You'd stack them, and then you take a plastic disc, and you would slam your plastic disc onto the stack of cardboard discs, and any cardboard discs that you flipped over onto their backside, you got to keep. And then there were other rules, like certain types of Pogs or milk caps had certain imagery on them that would invoke certain rules. But I think that was all. There is an official milk cap game. There's an official Pog game. There's official rules. There were tournaments. I participated in a tournament. I was outed in the opening rounds. But it was a big thing. So you've got Mega Man X caps, Stunt Race FX caps, Mario Club caps. I like this Mario art. It's got Mario 2 art. It's got... Wow. That's pretty cool. I actually really like that. It's got people from Mario 2, Mario 3, and Super Mario World. Super Metroid, and the Slammer set. So this club cap stores up to 60 caps. The Slammer board gives you a 12-inch playing surface, and you score a laminated plastic and metal slammer. That was another thing. Some games did not allow for metal slammers, and some people did. Metal and plastic slammers. There were also jellies. Wow. All right, so we have a cool collector classic, and of course, you're a serious collector. You have your club cap holder. If you would like our top-selling trading card holder, you'll definitely want our new club cap holder. Oh, God. So they sell holders for your trading cards or your caps. Also, a carrier for a Game Boy. I've seen these on eBay and stuff. Those are kind of neat. These are also kind of neat. These are racks that hold up to 8 games. You can store them. And of course, if you're thinking about, how do I store my games? I want to store them in a box where I have to take the box off the shelf, open it, and then see the games. As opposed to most people who store their games on a shelf and have the spines visible so they can see what game they are trying to select. Does that make sense? It's a very goofy product. Another goofy product. Magazine holders. So... you get decals, which are stickers. You get a Nintendo Power Index. I wonder what that is. A Nintendo Power Index for volumes 1 through 60. I'm assuming that's just some sort of checklist. So you can say, I've got almost all the issues of Nintendo Power. Mag protectors. These are plastic sleeves that go over. Put these on your mags and player's guides, and they'll stay in top shape no matter who gets their grubby mitts on them. Clear plastic cover, clear plastic cover, if you will. 3 per pack. $5, that's not terrible. $8 for these holders. $8 for a set of 3 or $3 each. So you get $1 off. Wow. $5 for this trading card holder is also not bad. I'm sure it's just like a cheapo, binder. But that's not terrible, honestly. I've had to buy some things like this recently for different stuff, and they can actually be a lot more expensive than that. Controller decals. These are pretty sick, and every once in a while, I've come across a used Nintendo controller that's had these stickers on them, and the stickers are worn like crazy in most areas because you're sweating all over it, you're holding it, you're rubbing it. These stickers aren't made to hold up, so customize your Game Boy, Super NES, and NES controllers, 100% removable, and guaranteed not to leave any sticky stuff. Fight controller boredom. The Game Boy one is really cool to me, the Tetris layout here. But these are so impractical. Very impractical. Kind of neat, though. Kind of neat. And that's actually the last page. So on the back, we got a couple of the notable items, notable hot items. I'm wondering why this sticker is over my address. Oh, I think that's because this came actually just... I think this may have just been tucked into an issue of Nintendo Power. I can't remember. It was a long time ago. But that's it. That's the Summer-Fall 1994 Super Power Supplies catalog. If this was at all interesting to you, let me know. And I think I got a few more that I can go through. It's kind of interesting to me. It's neat to see, you know, the ephemera surrounding video games, game culture, and all the things at the time. You know, I'm not sure how well some of this stuff is showing up on camera even, but even these, can I get the autofocus to work here? No. The autofocus is damn useless on this camera. It's the worst 50 grand I've ever spent. But it's nice to see some of that ephemera there and just kind of get an idea of what things were like in the past. The not so distant past. All right, goodbye.